live on Sky Sports. It's Alhambras.com World Darts Championships, brought to you by the PDC, and time to meet the quarter-finalists. Firstly, would you please welcome from Essex, it's Hawaii, 501. Gentlemen, from Stoke-on-Trent, and 13 times champion of the world, it's Phil, the Power
Does Wayne have the power? Let's see over the next couple of hours what the answer to that is, folks.
Interesting that he said, Alan Chamberlain, that a 9-darter would come out. I wouldn't be at all surprised. And Wayne mentioned slightly wainfully for quarter-final against Taylor, and he's lost them all.
28.
Though we all remember 2 years ago the Circus Tavern, Johnny. 6-5 Taylor in the semi. Wayne was on fire there with an Essex crowd that seems to have been transplanted here.
Yeah, I reckon Wayne will be looking for a similar performance to that night, with one big difference: hitting the doubles at the vital times. Missed 1 or 2 important doubles on that night, otherwise he might well have been the finalist then, and who knows what would have happened. But the interesting thing going into this match, Sid, we've said consistently this week that it hasn't been the usual Phil Taylor. Nevertheless, it's worth noting that in his first round match his average was 91. In his second round match his average was 94.5, and in his last game his average was 96.7, ever improving.
And his average at the moment is 98, which takes your point even. He's getting better the power.
43.
But Wayne doesn't care. Wayne, after 3 attempts by both of them, for the bull, Wayne won it and gave it to Taylor. That is chutzpah. And Geordie, that's cheek.
But we know Wayne, Phil knows Wayne. Not sure how much Wayne knows Wayne.
With you there entirely. Doesn't know how much he's got this succubus feeling with the crowd there. Blocks the bed. A lovely reply through.
140.
To the 140, leaving.
107.
A long way back. Taylor looking at 3-darter here. Starts with a 60. Bit too high. 777 handy. 2 18s to give. Win pin from the kickoff. My love, John.
Yes, indeed, and that perhaps has been a surprising feature this week from Phil Taylor. So often, not just missing doubles, but by missing them right away. It's too early in this game to assess how he's going to play that particular way.
9-9, down his choke. Fat one, 4-4. Green bet, 4-4.
14 score.
And this is the sort of opportunity Mardle really has to take. What an opportunity. Bullseye, this would hurt Taylor even so early in the game. Unlucky.
Fairly required 4.
Bull. Double 2, the red bit.
And
Good by the right, Taylor.
Taylor.
Wayne Bicaba came in and showed in.
Rover.
He's looked like the real win in this tournament. We're in day 10.
100.
No drift to the 5 other than from deflections. The power, as you've said, John, has scratched and scraped, but the ascending curve of his averages could be significant.
And I think that matters in Taylor's case. The odd thing is, Sid, I don't think it would matter in Mardle's case. He's a different kind of player. And in fact, his averages have been 91, 89 and 89. Gradually, in fact, 89 and a bit less than the previous game. So he's been going in the opposite direction. But I don't think in his case it matters. He's so mercurial. He can throw brilliant tonight and average 98. That's Mardle.
In fact, just one of the most consistent man in the tournament, Kevin Payne,
60.
who's coming up against Adrian Lewis next. What a chiaroscuro darts! We've got 4. Not finding the range on the 60 here. Win!
60.
Open bed, that should have had the last one in.
He also interested the pace of Mardle's game. He mentioned in his interview last night that there were times when he got lured into rushing his shots, and we both noted earlier in the contest when he
83.
only just squeezed through in the opening round against Ray Carver in an excellent match, that he had controlled aggression, Sid, and it paid off on that occasion.
That's always been his problem.
62.
Has to control the aggression and the daft as a brushness. Taylor, slow and steady. Don't think he's playing any slower. Slow Mardle down. This should be in with that lie, should be.
140.
Just didn't make the most of the gap between the lie and darts.
Well, it's good for Mardle, I suppose, that last dart didn't go in, because Taylor would have been left 78, and you'd have fancied him taking 78 out. Nobody's going to suggest for a minute that he won't take 118.
Shot starts with the 60. Too high, still shot 60 left of the marker. Treble 18's very honey now. You could hear
58.
the drop of the fly's dandruff. Crowd totally hooked. 20 in tops for Wheeler. Level up. Awkward lie, could go to the right of it.
60.
Oh, you see the lie, beat him there.
Fairly required.
I still
60.
thought it'd have been closer than that, to be honest, Sid. Disappointing response there from Mardle, given the chance. And now Taylor doesn't miss, does he? The first one planted perfectly, right weight on the second, 2-0.
Just going to say same as you, John. Ominous from Mardle. That was in the middle of the lipstick, as they say up in Stoke-on-Trent, where I know every juicer in town, every hostelry will be riveted. Because it is to dance, Las Vegas is to fun and gambling.
137.
Now then, there has to be a time when Mardle more regularly starts hitting that treble 20. Following up the one such as he got then with another. This first set as good as Taylor's. I know there's a little bit of work to do yet, and I think he'll be happy, Sid, that he hasn't yet been hit hard by Mardle. All right, he's had hard luck on the bull. He might have checked out 90. If he'd have got in the bull, he'd have gone one up.
Well, if you haven't been watching, if you're one of the few the millions who aren't, Taylor had a hard time against Taban and had a hard time against Walsh, Mark Walsh. But the point is, the averages keep going up. At the minute, though, fairly stodgy 85. Fairly stodgy second dart as well, John.
But what a good third one, Sydney. Yeah, and of course we all remember the closest Taylor came to going out of the tournament in the very first round of the match. That's where Mardle should be getting the other treble 20, following up that one when Michael van Gerwen rather famously now missed that double 12. What might have been?
Might have been 3-1 Van Gerwen, and bye-bye Taylor. As it is, looking at the max.
140.
Again, just too heavy on the line. And when it's for win, Taylor's hitting that first double 20, and how close he is to the 60.
60.
And that's a bag of nails. Taylor goes for the set with a nice little two-darter. Treble 16. Fact. Double 16 for the set.
For the set, Taylor actually cakewalks the first set. 3-0 he takes it. I think there's a bit in Mardle yet. Don't be surprised if he fights back. But Taylor, the happier man at the moment.
Ladies and gentlemen, second set, first leg. Wayne to Throver.
Well, she's been bowling all her life. I've only been bowling for the last 4 years. Sit. Anyway, let's get back to the mat. And Taylor has set up not the start that Mardle was looking for, let's be honest, 60, because Taylor's already equalled that.
Nice angle of opportunity, but I think he's coming for cover now. No! Beautiful use of the lie. Mardle in trouble early doors with that lie. If he's using that eye well, John, that's why he's been off the boil in the last 6 months. All right, 4-week purple patch before this tournament, winning them all. If he's in form with the stacking, Wayne could end up in scarecrow country.
Well, he ain't scared anybody yet this week, but Mardle could get caught in the headlights if he doesn't start getting those trebles like that soon. Great cover shooting for Mardle. 1-8, Phil Taylor. That means you put a pound on, you win half a crown, folks.
John Gwynn started betting in short pants. Kirk at 19.58. We'll go no further with that one. Wayne beautifully past the marker.
Then require 161.
So, treble 20 was the aim, but he knows that Mardle, on Mardle's throw, trails
42.
well.
Sloppy doodah shot there by Taylor. He's just not finding that 60.
60.
Just hasn't got the line right there either. Just above, which is no good to him, or just below him, blocking. Taylor to go further ahead with this visit. Treble 12 was handy. Oh no, this would be a crippler. Double 13 and
93.
on the edge of the number. Mile away.
93.
Fortunately for Mardle, Taylor not yet as hot on his doubles as he has been so far in this match on his trebles. And treble 19's a must.
84. Fairly required 26.
Double 30 for the leg and Taylor. 5 now. double 4 now. Mardle on a 1.
22.
Double trouble, big time for Taylor.
Yeah, and what an opportunity for Mardle. Got to get this double 14, a fraction inside. Mardle's off the mark, and maybe Taylor helped him there by missing all those doubles. But there she is. Mardle has won a leg and now can at least start hopping, Sid.
Taylor looking not very happy with that
100.
splatter of darts, that muck breaking around the 60s and around the doubles. But Wayne's not in sync. His
45.
attack on the 60s, nowhere, John.
And did you see that reaction? He is so annoyed and trying to psych himself up. He screamed at the board.
125.
This is what Taylor does, Chris taught him. Never have a negative vibe for more than a split second. Kick your own butt and follow it up with a 180.
100.
Only 100. Taylor will be. Look at that, dripping from the courage stand outward. What a magnificent sight!
Yes, and there's a touch of courage standing on this stage, I would suggest.
100.
You've got to have that in this sport, you know, at times.
Having a bit of a nightmare with his 60 shooting win.
140.
Wouldn't be guaranteed Taylor to take this, even if he gets a simple pop at a double. Thought he might have pushed an average of good 93, 94, John, from his incoming average of 89, but he hasn't. He's built up gradually, but he's hit a bit of a plateau at the minute, Taylor. Well, we know what he can unleash.
Well, it's those double misses that's cost him. His average is 91, but if he'd hit the doubles, he'd be further ahead, and his average would be in the mid-90s. Now then, he can't really allow Mardle the luxury that he has before. Got to get this double.
Middle of the bit. Determination on the chops of Wayne. Chagrin. On powder chagrin on the chops of Taylor.
45.
You know, there's Donald Mardle looking, well, understandably, a little pensive. Wondering when Wayne is going to burst to life.
Phil Taylor should have gone to club out with a second dart, because it meant understanding with the first marker. Last, he finds it. Oh, yes, must be.
140.
Just a bit too much wrist.
Maybe that's the start of Wayne bursting into life.
Good point, Johnny. Good point. He starts finding the 60. First dart. He's much better at using an open 60 bed than Taylor is. Better at the air shots, the lateral bit.
100.
That chance here for Mardle on his own throw. By hitting a couple of red bits, he's going to have to move elsewhere, surely.
58.
One set to zip. Middle of second. Time he had a third, Taylor would start cutting that 60. You can use this line. Brilliant. Room to the left.
100.
Didn't quite make the adjustment beyond the marker.
It's an unlucky shot that from Taylor. Wasn't really the room to go in north of the dart. But nevertheless, he's got the chance here to break Mardle's throw, and that would really be bad news for Hawaii 501. At the moment, it's Taylor 143. Now then, coming down. There we are, went for the ball.
Wayne, you require 158.
Another 60, still 19. It's too high with the marker.
140.
Taylor, then to go ahead.
Then you require 41.
Back 9. Double 16. Double 16 to be poised to take set 2 or 1 against the thrower. It's a nice marker. Quarter of an inch to the right.
Perfect measurement from Taylor. He knows what quarter of an inch to the right means as well as my mate Sidney Waddell. There it is. And Taylor's broken the throw. Mardle had hit the 140 to leave 18 and hoped beyond all hope that the power would miss, but he's beginning to get his range on those doubles, Sid.
Ominous for Wayne, yeah, that he's finding the middle of the double 20 and the middle of the double 16. Middle being the operative word. Taylor, thought there was loose talk in the crowd. The key point in his release. Follow up that dart, Wayne, right in the middle. Lovely dart!
Now he needs in this leg to do that a couple of times more if he's gonna stay in touch with Taylor, and we've all assumed that that's what he has to do. If he's trailing in by a set, okay, he can get back by 2 against Taylor, probably not.
Ominous for Wayne, not only Taylor's doubling in the middle of the 20 and the 16, but the weight of the shot to the 20, the 60 is getting perfect. Even though what he missed to the treble 5 there was beautifully weighted. Has to come for cover now, can't understand. Treble 19, mile away.
58.
Yes, normally you'd see Taylor at least get one of those trebles, wouldn't you? Even so, he's doing enough to stay ahead of Mardle, who's finding those trebles periodically, but spasmodically as well.
With the way he lands the dart, John, he's got to group them around the marker, and he's not following up with the right weight yet. Again, he's got to desert that and come for cover. Again, that's the third one in the last 2 visits he's missed.
97.
But, you know, he's always going to be in.
Wow, what Mardle would give here for a ton 40. Not going to get it, is he?
59.
No cover either. Right then.
Require 154.
To go 2-0 up in sets, the attack starts with the 60. But he knows in his head, doesn't have to take this one out. Treble 18. Just on the wire.
98.
Well, yet again, Mardle is going to have to hope. And the way Taylor's been finishing in recent legs seems to me to be pretty hopeless. But I think Taylor will carry on here, 16 and tops, to take the set. He's 1 set up, 2 darts for double top. Doesn't need the last one. Taylor is now throwing up those doubles like we know he can.
So Wayne is not yet at the races. Reindeer races, seen it all. Ali Pally confirming Taylor up. 2-zip as pandemonium breaks out in the crowd. 4-round rules, and on the hockey, power rules, easy peasy. Gordon and Pye, he's making a dainty dish. This match at the moment against Mardle, who is not flaming the way his fans would like.
Oh, this match needs to be garlanded with a few 180s from Mr. Mardle if he's going to get back into it. Yet to hit a 180, both Taylor and Mardle, but Taylor has at least hit a 18 3-figure scores. Mardle only 14 thus far.
So, palm trees on the shirt, but tropical drought on the tungsten at the moment.
140.
Phil Taylor, the kiddies' favourite. Lovely second dart. Lovely third one coming in as well.
95.
Just missed to take that line, which was very difficult.
That's a lovely first dart. Now he's annoyed, and every right to be so, because really he knows he should have been right alongside that, Anna. When Mardle's at his best, he puts another one alongside when he gets one position like that, Sid.
Now you've heard a lot of Rod Harrington's theory on pay now. Stop beating yourself up. Maybe Wayne ought to take a leaf out of that book as well. He is beating himself up, browbeating himself psychologically. A lovely cover shot from Taylor.
Wayne, you require 161.
There we go then.
85.
To go further ahead in what's becoming a parade. Taylor wants fat 20 and the lipstick. Red bit. Double. 10.
Mardle might have been thinking, I'll get a chance at 76. But I'll tell you what, Sid, not for the first time before Bruce Spendless has even had
97.
the chance to draw breath between closing one leg and opening the other. It is in fact Mardle who's there at the hockey throwing his dart.
One of those visions of the referees doing a Scottish dance. But I know exactly what you mean, Johnny.
57.
Wayne, you're dead right, taking up John's point. The grouping is the key to it. His attack on the 60 is based on getting one in and then following it up with two. But he lands the dart at a very good angle. So if he gets the line below, he blocks off 33% of his target. Oh, lovely. He'll line this one on the top.
104.
Superb dance.
Yeah, he's got the cushion, hasn't he, of knowing that he's 2 sets to 0 up and a leg up, and also of knowing that his
77.
opponent is not firing. I know he's hitting the odd good shot, but there's a lack of consistency about Mardle's game.
The one leg, which Mardle won.
84.
Taylor had missed 5 darts in the double, and the Mardle fans have either been struck dumb or they are chewing strong toffee. Crowd stumped.
120.
Mardle fans in the main. Gotta just pray that the power misses trebles this visit. Missing trebles.
50.
So he's cleverly left 170. Mardle 54. Looking for that at the first attempt, 58. But 58 leaves 96.
Well, this shot would rock the coconuts off Wayne's tree if the power plants 2 60s in a bull. Wayne on a 2-darter. Power a mile away from the cover.
46.
Well, can Mardle now take out 96 and give himself a chance at least in this set? Oh, unconvincing on his favourite double. It's totally unconvincing, that double 18. Miles away.
For toenail, set 3. To give Wayne a mountain. Treble 14. The ball.
99.
Well, if he got that, Mardle would only have had himself to blame. He's got to come in now and get this green bit. Too far.
It's part of his connection with the crowd. They've gone so quiet, it's getting thrown away. All right, he's got other problems, but that compounds them. 9 for double 8. To make it look like a Stoke parade, the red bit.
James on the second leg.
Second leg to Phil Taylor. Mardle failing to hold throw despite the fact that he had the chance. You know, and this is what Phil Taylor will be thinking. He'll be thinking, this is a doddle. So far, it's a right. This is what he wants because he's had 3 grueling matches. He's come through them and just up his street this. A nice, comfortable outing. Win comfortably off the stage. See you tomorrow.
But he never thought he'd be taking Wayne to the cleaners with a 91 average, Sean.
Absolutely. Taylor's averaging 91, which for him is ordinary, and Mardle is unable to capitalise. Simply because Mardle's performance so far has been even less than ordinary, an average of 83.4.
Nice cover by the power.
134.
Beautiful lost dart as well. The one time he gets the weight right, he gets a bump into the 5. That was unlucky, that. That was on track to the red bit. Taylor looking for 10 plus here to leave a nice little 2 dot. 3 zip-in sets. Perfect line. Oh, didn't need the line.
He'll have to move, otherwise he'll leave himself on a bogey. That means 167. At least you can check out 167. You can't check out 166. So 93. Now then, double 18. Let's see how he fares at the double that cost Mardle last time. Therein lies the difference. Mardle was a mile away when he got the double 18. Taylor straight in. And again, his first dart is in the board before Bruce Bentley's had a chance to finish inviting him to throw.
Mary Bristow working with us on spotting was Taylor's guru for years, and he said never give a chucker an even chance, bully him. Double 18. Sweet as you like was bullying supreme.
$134.
Wayne having a disastrous day at the office. Whereas Taylor here at the Palace acting like an imperatrix. Full of tricks. Having it far too easy.
98.
Great pick off there by Taylor. Mardle, well, he hits the ball there.
75.
Well, I think the crowd were at a ceremonial service for a dead darter rather than supporting a very live one here. So I think the crowd says that there ain't no road home for Wayne here. He's not indicated any aspect of his game, Johnny, that convinces me.
That's right, Sid. I do recall the 2004 Desert Classic final when he was 4-1 down to Phil Taylor. Came back to 4-all with a really sparkling run of throwing and a run of form. And I can only hope that he discovers that same power of recovery that he did on that occasion.
100.
Otherwise, this game is going to end rather quickly.
100.
Topsy once. Got a chance, third dart.
Game shot in the first leg. Raymond.
Last little speckle of respect.
Game on.
Telling you 2 more sets.
Oh, wonderful throwing this from Taylor now. Is this the first maximum of the match? You wouldn't have believed we'd be saying that in the second leg of the 4th set.
Unlucky! You'd think an electric eel shower had hit the crowd. Lovely line. Risky this though. No, that's the understacker. That was very risky. Oh, but that was... I hate to say this, it's almost like he's got a kitten with a ball of wool. He's trying that difficult understacker shot because he's so far ahead. It's not that he's mocking Wayne, but he's trying shots that are almost exhibition shots. Should get 2 more.
100.
I think at the same time it has to be said that he's still working very hard to rediscover his best form. All the signs are that it might just be coming back. His average now is 96.5. Even Mardle's improved to 88.
Draw line in. Once. Big 12. No, the treble. Double 13. Missed it before, but
55.
long way off.
Well, you might see Mardle do exactly the same thing. No, he's gone for treble 15, double 18. He's got it. He's broken Taylor's throw for the first time in the match, and now has a chance of winning a set.
Game on.
And his fans appreciate what could be a sea change. Because we all know he's chock-a-block of talent. He has depth. The crowd know too. Mardle, one leg. He's back in this match, 3-1.
80.
Well, what is encouraging for Mardle is the manner in which he took out that 81. Treble and double, no problem, and this might be unlucky, might be the start of a Mardle surge. If so, watch out, Mr. Taylor. On the other hand, when you're 3-0 up, you can keep doing this. There aren't too many problems, surely.
On form, third dart would have been in there for too late.
85.
Stays ahead, but a ton 40 by TLM. Very interesting here. Deserts that now. Lies no good. Goes for the cover shot. He blocks that cover shot. Must go somewhere else. Treble 18.
93.
And gets it.
Thank you, ladies and
Gets it,
gentlemen.
but what a chance for Mardle. Only 20 points behind with throw here.
100.
Now then. Should be set to Mardle.
With a 14 darter, that'll please them as well, Johnny. But once again, that blocks the bed. Comes for cover. Long away from the cover. That is two, right then.
Wayne requires 68.
It's a big ask for Taylor, even if he misses here. 19. Double top for 3. Sets to 1! Cue Mardle madness in the crowd! Mardle's back in! Lets the crowd know how he feels! How does he feel? Rambunctious! Moves in a Polynesian dancing king! But this bloke's got a few as well. Can Wayne get together the momentum to do another sharpish 2 sets on the power?
100.
And give us our favourite word, Johnny, parody.
As Billy Mardle, for the first time on our screens tonight, probably under the table before we couldn't find him. But back on his chair now. The fact is, though, let's just try and realise that Mardle, yes, he's won a set. He won it with his own darts. Now he has to work and work and work to try and win against the throw. He's got to break Taylor in this set.
Got to keep them there on the right bit when he gets the marker. Not using the markers too central. Lovely last dart. Me senseth, Johnny, here we go with the medievalisms. He senseth that Wayne is up for this one now. And if the synchronicity between him and that crowd get going, who knows?
Verrilli said if Mardle can really get into this set, the evidence this week is that Phil Taylor has been vulnerable when pressure has been applied. It hasn't been applied yet tonight, but if Mardle can apply a bit of pressure, I'm not saying Taylor will crumble, but he has struggled so far in this tournament under such circumstances.
That's right, Michael Van Gogh gave him a bit of pain. Walsh gave him some pain, Tabberton gave him some pain, but occasionally that 10 darter, 12 darter talent came out. It's not using the line very well, Wayne, but anybody's leg this one. Taylor looking for treble 19. Treble 14 now. Double 16. Green bit. On the wire.
On the wire indeed, which means that Mardle, you feel, must take out 101 if he's... Oh, that's 44 left. He wants double 18. Oh, so close. Both on the wire. One side, one the other. Taylor's turn.
The mountain like Peter Keir playing Macbeth. In Brooklyn. Double 16 for Taylor. Has to go north. Half an inch. There, red bit. Oh, the line could be hit too hard. This is awkward.
16 score.
Well, he got inside that dart, which was his aim, but 18 now for Mardle. He's broken Taylor, and he has a chance now to get within a set. Billy Mardle is celebrating as much as he's done.
And there is fans and they are legion. Bouncing like the Romans after they'd beaten Attila the Huns, lads.
85.
Making that much noise. The highly theatrical Mardle in sync with his fans. Coming back into this game big time is the power. This is the trebles.
59.
Well, several times I've said he's crossed with himself, but I've never said he's crossed in himself. But
100.
the second time on the trot that Mardle has broken Taylor's throw, broke it to win the last set 3-0, broke the middle of those legs when Taylor threw first, and this one. So that augurs well for Mardle. Now he's not entirely back in the match, but he's well on his way if he can win this set. But Taylor, great shot, great shot.
Beautifully using the stacker dart. Can't go their way. Can't go drifting that treble 5. Roy's analysed that. That's when he sights the dart wrong and cocks his finger too high. Zips it to the 5. Hence the smack on the Mardle. Beautiful second dart.
95.
Right then. Mrs. Taylor, equable as usual at the moment.
59.
Oh, muck spreading. Back visit. Gonna, oh, a sheen of worried sweat on the Mardle lady.
I'll tell you what, Sydney, what Mardle would give now for his first 180 of the match, because it would set up 32.
He has that blocker dart too often. Ah, that's it! The sheer frustration. That could cost him this match. You must not beat yourself up, no matter what the power does. Think about your own game. Double 16 for Parrot, set 5. On the wire.
Wayne will require 152.
152, and that's the first of the trebles he must get. Needed the second for double 16, and once again relies on Taylor missing.
It's a clumsy use of the lie, clumsy use of the lie. Double 16 for Taylor. Now he's got to take this heavier than he did the last time. A beauty! Mardle's attack on the 60 is ugly. You see Taylor's dart. Mardle is hitting the blocker dart too often on the 60.
Yes, and the reason for that unusual throw of Mardle, he's broken Taylor, and he can see the frustration really getting to him. He can see his own throw being broken and all the hard work put to waste.
But the power is trying daft onto the 60 when it's blocked. And should be going big for the treble 19 dart 2 rather than 3. What a contest, especially if Mardle can get this set. A mile away from the cover. It's there to be got is Taylor. 2 sloppy darts at the treble.
95 for Mardle. Far too few really big scores. 15-ton pluses, 15 140 pluses. And Taylor hasn't been his usual magnificent self in that department. Not that he has, in fairness, all through this tournament, but
60.
he still has a tournament average of 94, which is
vulnerable Taylor, but again that blocker dart brilliantly forced through.
100.
It's too central. You're in two minds about coming around it.
What a lovely first dart from Taylor. And a super second dart from Taylor. And a
123.
near maximum from Taylor. He's left himself on a bogey, which will be good news for Mardle, especially he gets a treble now. Good dart, good dart.
Nice use of the lie that time. Cover, he's been missing these, he's missed the last 6 shots at it. He's missing that treble 19. Treble 18. Missing that as well. Great chance then. Get in pole position on the set, Johnny.
Yes, well, that's 96 left. Double 18 for Mardle. Oh, his first dart was awry, but he almost recovered. And now Taylor to go 2-1 up in this 4th set, 102.
61st requisite. Big 10. Double 16. Green bit. Hold the dart. Shows frustration.
Surely Mardle won't let him off the hook here. Good marker. Good dart. 2-1 to Mardle. And throwing first here. He's taken the darts off Taylor. All 3 legs in this set have gone against the throw.
Came out after 1 set. Bounced around the stage like a rubber man, getting the crowd on his side. And now he's putting the darts where the theatricals were. We could be on a sea change in this match.
Yeah, but then goes and starts with 43, Sid. And he has to be grateful that Taylor really hasn't punished him.
He's having a disastrous night using the marker dart to the 69. But Taylor has missed doubles, has missed lots of shots at the treble 19, and has only got 180, so he's there for the taker, John.
62.
Only 62. Indeed, indeed. Now then, again, is this the first one for Mardle? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. He's on his way now.
Adrian Lewis shot. He was looking at the crowd as it went in. What a shot! Mardle back in this one. Large.
Yes, if he can now home in on this 183, take the set. He throws first in the next set. He is most definitely back in this match. He's taken the crowd for a ride there. He wasn't.
Did he ever? 2,000 of his fans with their gobs smacked.
Thought he was going to go for another treble 20, which would have left 3.
Sit on a potential 14 order.
40.
Here we go. 6 darts.
50.
Double 16. Double 8. Oh.
Here we go. Mardle on an absolute surge. Here we go then, double 8. For 3-2 in sets. 3-2 it is! A magnificent surge in the last 2 sets by Mardle. Gets the crowd here very quickly. Going back, John.
Best of all the players. Game on.
Well, I know that it's not gone this way, but had every set gone
150.
with throw, this is exactly where we'd be. Mardle throwing with the darts to level up at 3 sets all. And Phil Taylor has never been at his brilliant best in this game, but at 3-0 up must have thought, surely. On the other hand, he may well tell us afterwards,
ladies and gentlemen,
should he win, Sid, that he was always waiting perhaps for Mardle suddenly to start playing.
41.
That's right, Johnny. Vulnerable against Taban, vulnerable against Van Gerwen, vulnerable against Walshy. Now looking vulnerable against the mighty Mardle. Second 180 to order.
Well, a terrific reply from Mardle, got to say that, to keep a 60 lead, but Taylor knows he's in with a chance with a 140 here.
Well, should have been for the cover, but he's had 9 darts with the treble 19 in the last 4 legs, and he's been missing. Mardle's not missing much now. Not missing much.
140.
Crowd going ballistic. Sitting on a 13-darter Mardle. What a turnaround!
Well, he's discovered his game. It's taken him a while on that stage. His frustration came to the fore. Remember when he threw that awful last dart, rather annoyingly at the board. Now
13-darter. 40 will do. His crowd will be happy with
On the
that.
first leg.
Mardle, top of the mighty roller here. Power, sweating like a donkey.
Game on.
This is darts.
Well, Sydney, Taylor had won 9 out of the first 10 legs in this match. All the legs that have been played since have gone to Mardle except one. 7 out of 8 have now gone to Mardle since Taylor won 9 out of 10. That does represent something of a sea change, yes.
Sea change? It's a red sea change. You get a chariot through on this sand. Great take it that John and I are enjoying ourselves in the atmosphere.
Well, it looked so one-sided that it was almost disappointing. Well, it was at one stage quite disappointing. Mardle unable really to get into the game, but something suddenly fired him up. He's got into the match, and having won that set with the darts, he then had to win a set against the throw, and he has done.
I'll float a theory at you. I think he decided to enjoy himself. I think he just said, look at that, as he was saying, Putsy. What have I got to lose? Disastrous visit that, though.
85.
The 2-6-3 Taylor, be very careful here not to leave himself on the 1-6-3 bogey. Well, a lot he can do about it now, to be honest. He's left himself precisely on that, but frankly, there was nothing he could do about it.
Right, Rain wants to hit a big treble. Any time with this visit, still has a chance. Still could slide past the marker.
60.
Only 60 there. Right, Taylor will try and leave a nice little $1 here. And force Wayne on the big ask. Beautiful. 11's very happy.
131.
Yeah, Phil Taylor's experience will still be brought to bear. He's been in these kind of contests so often and come out on top so often. He knows how to handle this, I'm sure.
Number 16 for parity. That's an inch away. That's a half an inch away. What a disastrous visit. Double hit.
Game's on the second leg.
Well, maybe he was just creating the goalposts to put the ball between.
In the middle of a world quarter-final, you're kidding. Billy does know whether it's Pancake Tuesday or Michaelmas Wednesday. We saw Mardle playing like a drain, and then suddenly we saw Mardle like Niagara Falls. What can we expect now? Email your answers about rivers and torrents straight away. Whatever it is, we can promise fantastic fun till the end here on Sky.
Yeah, 140 from Mardle, only 25 from Taylor, and signs that the pressure really are showing on him. Yes, he hit the double 8, but his 2 previous starts of the double were far from convincing. Mardle must sense now that he has every chance in this tie.
When Taylor was averaging 96, Mardle was averaging 84. 90 plays 93 now. Come on.
Ever the playman, ever the playman. I'm not sure Taylor will enjoy that, frankly. I'm not sure that he is a happy man.
He's halfway to silly point before the ball's bounced.
I think, yeah, now then, when Taylor's just a little bit annoyed, he gets 140.
140! Wayne required 121.
She's not that worried yet. 160. 218s for one of those. Oh, just pulled. 1-1 shot.
Maldonado does smile, I can promise you. It's just not for the television cameras when Wayne's on stage.
What a time to play it, but maybe too late. Double 9, Wayne in. Taking no notice of what the power does. Good attitude, son.
And he was so quick, Sid, it could have been Taylor's 4th start, that. He hit the 180, and straight away, he was in and he got the double 9. Now there's a little bit of edge on that stage, I think.
I think Mardle's theatrics on throwing the 3rd dart of the 180, which verges on Adrian Lewis' blind one, is upsetting Taylor. But I don't think it's in the rules how you take the shot. You can put your arm behind your back and wiggle your leg if you like. What a match.
Yeah, and the one a few visits ago where he hit 2 treble 20s, and the 3rd was just over the top, and he sort of gave the impression that he was as though it were a 180. And don't think that impressed the power, to be honest.
Sending 180. Senders fans, everybody but his wife Donna. Everybody in the crowd going mad. Except one lady from Essex, Mrs. M.
Wayne Mardle's treating this as something like an exhibition, certainly playing to the crowd. He's got the crowd on his side. They were there at the outset.
He's always needed them. A lot of players like Lanham, but as the crowd gives them,
60.
so why not enjoy yourself in the process? She looks as though she is at a science convention. Looking at a robustious darts match, Mrs. M. Room over the stack. Too much power in the shot.
60.
Nowhere near.
Wayne, you require 161.
So 161, knowing he'll come back, careless. How this game never ceases to amaze me. The sport of darts.
81.
81 leaves 80. Now Taylor could do with a minimum 140. Tom wouldn't be bad.
It was looking like a Taylor parade. But Wayne's favourite now to level up at 3-3. Then we'd have some fun. 5 sets and you're the winner. A lovely last dart, but maybe too late.
Wayne, you require 80.
For parity. Double 10. On the wire. Gonna feather this one, Johnny. Feathered in the wrong way.
Unlucky there, that darted double 10. Right on the wire. But this is where Taylor's 57 as a result of that excellent 135 before, shutting himself off to everything that goes on around. He is truly focused.
Wayne to Rover.
And now we'll take it higher. Electric Avenue, folks, and the voltage going up. here at the Ali Pali. What a important leg.
Well, I'm making a note, width of wire from taking the set, that double 10, and that might prove yet to be a very, very important moment, Sid, because this is where Taylor can be at his most dangerous. He knows that this leg, by winning it, can make him a firm favourite again.
Too much air in the third shot. Mardle's got to get a treble. Gets a treble. That's begging for another treble. That's magic! Oh, what a leg this is going to be! Mardle takes it. We have got parity 3 apiece. Tension cutting up at Ali Pali. Mardle back in the game, big time. Haven't looked sunk. 9 legs out of 10. Taylor went up
97.
Mardle came back 7 out of 8. Mardle's chance. Can't go lateral. Lovely readjustment.
125.
And readjustment upon the readjustment, if you like, as he puts one right alongside in the treble 20 bed to put himself within striking distance of a shot at double. But Taylor, as he did in the leg before, showing disappointment there for the first time, Sid.
For level, 3 sets apiece. Treble lining's very handy. Gets it, he stops. They'll be back. He eases off the pedal, eases off on everything, but crowd congratulations. 3 sets apiece coming up. Shot as eggs are soggy on the inside. Till they're hard boiled.
Now treble 20 leaves tops. Taylor's on tops. Mardle low for the set. Magic marker. Super dart, and he used the marker to perfection. 3 sets all. Wayne blows a kiss, no doubt, to his wife, and his fans are on their feet.
He was done and dusted by Taylor early doors. Taylor 9 out of 10 legs. Mardle back to parity, and with his momentum, we could see the power short-circuited. And cheese. This is best rum-fed Gorgonzola by the man in the silly shirt, who's got more moves than Max Miller. And I'm not sure Taylor likes them, either with the tungsten or with the theatricals. And I mean that. Mardle's antics are not to Taylor's taste, but there's nothing in the rules about dancing and swinging an island fligging in between shots.
Yes, as long as you don't do it on the hockey when the other player's prepared to throw. But the fact is that when we get down to the basics of the game, Phil Taylor must be thinking to himself, not again. I've had to put up with this kind of thing 3 times this week. Can't shake my opponent off. And you know, Sid, if he goes on to win this match, and indeed go on to win the tournament, it will be the most deserved ever.
Well, you've got to give it to Mardle. You've got to give it to him. 9 out of 10 legs won at Taylor. He was 3-0 up. Mardle got back in by enjoying himself and showing the real win. Mardle playing at his own pace, averaging about 85 in the first 3 sets, and then whopping his average up to about 96 since then, with 110 at one stage. It is some performance, Johnny.
Yeah. Yeah, Mardle's average at the end of the first set was 79.88. 81.82 at the end of the second. And as you say, now he's got it up to 91.8.
Didn't use the lie very well there. Cover shot now. Oh, mile away. Tonight, he has been disastrous by his standards at that treble 19. Mardle getting the weight of the shot perfect. He's getting the weight of the first out of the 60. Beautiful.
95.
But sometimes happens. Swings it to the 5. Let's go ahead in a lock game. 5 sets is the winner. Double. 16 for the power. Mile away. It's not even a mark.
70.
No, and
Wayne, you require
if
109.
Mardle can take out this, it will be a treble 19 he needs now for double 16 to break the throw. So close. He was no further away, mind you, than Taylor was.
This succubus effect with the crowd and him really been to effect. Double 8 back, Taylor. This is awkward. The line can bump it out. It did. Got to come south, south, south. West, 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 west.
Wayne, you require 16.
Now then. Fraction inside. Too far. Double 4 right next to his favourite double 18. But this is a leg that Mardle really has to take, Sid, because I think Taylor, if he holds throw here, will go on to win the set.
Green bit, 2 4s. It's not a lie. It's going to be a clean shot. There is no bump on the barrel. No bump needed! Power ahead!
Second leg, Wayne to Roper.
Let's see if Johnny's theory's right. Wayne rushing the darts a bit, I think.
100.
Well, he's done what was his intention, get back from 3-0 into the match. And in a way, in a strange sort of way, this match is really starting again. And it's not so how will Phil Taylor play it, because he's played it like this all the way through. It's how will Wayne Mardle play it, because he's obviously changed. He's much, much bouncier now than he was at the start.
Absolutely. And that's where this correlation between him and the audience comes in. I think 2 things. A, the audience were going for him in the 4th set. Secondly, he decided to enjoy himself. And as long as that enjoyment doesn't mean too many darts on the treble 5, he could well win it.
32.
Not the best of first darts, forcing the cover shot, which is not convincing.
58.
See now then, he's got to be careful here that he doesn't resort back to the sort of play that got him into trouble in the first place, with an average of round about 84 in 3 sets.
But to bob the average up from a miserable 79-ish 80 to 110 within 4 sets, when required, 3-0 down, what a performance. Not over yet. Will be at the double first. Taylor will be on his heels here, probably with a 140. Her face has not changed. Mrs. M, Mrs. Mardle looks as stone-faced as Boadicea in a chariot race. Not there for fun.
57.
Yes, averaging 110 in that 4th set, of course, is the reason why suddenly his overall average went up to 90 from 83. It was a tremendous set of darts. It got him right back in the match.
Treble desperately needed.
85. Wayne required 86.
For parity. 216 to win.
54.
Well, this would be a 1 in the solar plex.
Well, I reckon this would be one of the great highlights of Phil Taylor's week. There's the 1, just needs the 7 and the O. Only joking, Sid.
I'd never have guessed, Johnny boy.
150.
Here we go then.
Wayne
Double 16.
32. Game shot and
Bruce can't get the words out of his T-side mouth. Wayne in action on word 3 in the red. The man who puts the big M in momentum, Wayne Mardle. Center screen here at Ali Pali Daytime World Championship.
3-3, 1-1, 5-0-1 apiece. Now then, 3/4 of an hour ago, you wouldn't have thought that would be the score.
I wouldn't give them the chance of a fat mouse in a cat factory. I wouldn't. At 3-0, I thought he was done, dusted, and Christmas posted. But suddenly at Christmas, time there are miracles.
59.
So very similar to that game I mentioned before when he was on stage in Las Vegas, the Desert Classic in 2004, where he bounced back from 4-1 down to 4 apiece, getting 3 sets on the trot like this. Then Taylor turned it on again and went on to win 6-4, was champion, of course, as a result of that victory.
But the Taylor of those days, 9 months ago, when he won the Premier Dart League, was playing in extended patches. He's got through here in minute patches.
Yeah, there's
and
an
Mardle
example.
knows that.
45.
Of course, Taylor won the Grand Slam, hammered Andy Hamilton. Andy Hamilton averaged 101 in the Grand Slam final, Taylor 104, and ran 9 legs solid in the middle to cement the victory.
95.
Yeah, and though I tipped Barneveld for this event, when I saw Taylor's performance in Wolverhampton, Sid, I certainly started to have my doubts.
Failure required 32.
Let's go ahead with the 13 darter to nudge ahead. Double 16, right in the middle of the bed. She's Abby Yvonne. She doesn't think she's at a Taylor wake.
That's the 9th leg in a row now that's gone with throw. That's always a sign that both players are throwing well enough to hold their throw. There have been 1 or 2 legs which might have gone the other way. Mardle's had a chance to break Taylor in this set and let it go. Missed the opportunity. But in the main, it's a sign that both players are throwing just about as well as each other, I suppose.
I was on about little slack patches. 2 treble 19s and Taylor attacking the 60 as Wang gets on it. Oh, it's game on, and still he gives the theatricals, does Mardle. Lovely line for the power. Allows the use of the line.
85.
So, 85 from Taylor. Mardle channeling it in the 20 sector. Fancy this for the treble. Yeah, it was always nicely positioned for a treble 20 there, wasn't it?
Despite all his histrionics and theatricals, he is 90% of the time in control of the stacker market darts. Wayne.
125.
Here we go, Wayne. First shot at the big one then, John.
Yeah. 71 left, treble 13, and this is the reason why I don't understand why they go this way. I really don't. He's got to get a treble having hit the ball. He's trotting on Phil Taylor's toes there, I think.
That'll teach Taylor to stand so close.
They do see the
Aha, naughty, naughty, Philly, baby.
No, he did step back rather a long way. Oh, great dart. Oh, unlucky. Put the last double 16 attempt right there, didn't he? Remember?
Nice to see a bit of a giggle at this stage in the game, even from the power. 60 wanted, 60 missed.
Wayne requires 16.
Well, if there was anything between them on the stage, certainly no sign of it there a moment or 2 ago as Mardle looks for a crucial double 2. Oh, he pulled that. He pulled that.
Off balance, totally dead right. Shoulder dipping before release. To go 1 set away from the match, the power looking at 60 for tops. Still a chance with a shot. Wants the lipstick. Dips below the lipstick.
60.
If that was kissing, it would be the chin.
4.
To make it even more exciting, double 2. He's got an open bed, 2/3 of the bed left of the marker. Oh, only 40% of the bed away, Matt. Time to pause and ponder. Time to take a little wonder. Time to stand and get it right. Surely he's going to...
Game shot.
Oh! Oh! Want to see that again if we can, John.
5th leg.
Just watch this banana shot.
Game on.
Relief there from Mardle. Look at the difference of angle into the board. He's gone way to his right, and he's got the biggest show of that red bit that he can find to aim for, and he planted it perfectly.
And the wonderful way was the way it moved laterally 3/4 of an inch, about 2 inches before the board. shot of the match.
Oh, he'd have liked to turn 40 there. Taylor only kicking off with 58. And Mardle getting the ton. Taylor doesn't want to have his throw broken here.
Sensational shot. Given the circumstances, sensational weight of shot to the 60. Not sure for win. This could be a bag of nails.
56.
In the circs, it's a bag of rusties.
Yes, it looks as though yet another leg is going to go with throw and to take us into the 8th set with Taylor 4-3 up.
You'd never put Wayne in the Pinter play, but you'd put him in as a Baron hard up. He don't do subtle when it comes to expressions.
Yes, he'd most certainly be Otto in the Gypsy Baron, Sid. There's no question about that.
95.
Unlucky with that last dart. Just overweighted and took the lie too thin. Is he trying? Is he trying the Essex man? And so is the Potteries man. Oh, absolute rapturous dart.
137.
So, great 137 from Taylor, who's responding as he can, of course, brilliantly here. And it won't matter to Taylor that Mardle has won 2 legs in this set. If Taylor takes this out, a 14 darter beckons. Treble 10, double 18 may well be the route he takes. Could go bull double 8. That's his attempt. Now he'll go 9, double 16.
Double 16 now! He gets it! And it's Taylor's turn to turn on the theatrics! And that's a very old-fashioned pale grin from Mardle. Taylor one set away from the match.
58.
So, having fought his way back to 3 apiece from 3-0 down, I'll say it, 3-0 down, Mardle would have settled for this, because he's got the darts in this set. And frankly, if every leg in this game had gone with throw, this is exactly where it would be. But it's not the greatest of starts by Mardle. He's got to hold his throw in this set. If he does, it goes 4 apiece. If he loses this set, of course, it's curtains. He's a goner.
Well, the crowd's about as fickle as chaff in a thunderstorm. They were all for Mardle. Now methinks there's a shift to Taylor.
I still maintain those out there in those Hawaiian shirts know who they're supporting, but of course Taylor's got his support in this crowd too. He has a huge following.
Well, I'm be cheering much for this shot, though.
80.
How did he get that in? There was more traffic than the M25 at 8 o'clock in the morning. Oh, got to get a trouble here. Oh, snatchy! Snatchy! Bag of nails. Opportunity for Taylor then. 140 makes life very interesting, Johnny. Don't think he's going to get it with that lie. Beautiful weight on the
85.
second dot anyway.
There's a danger, a big danger here that Mardle can go back to his play of the early part of the match somehow. He's got to find a way of maintaining the form that's kept him or got him to this stage. Billy knows that. Look, he's so on edge.
Opportunity to the right of the marker. Oh, just missed the open bed to the right of the middle marker. Taylor on a 14 darter. 140 match life, very interesting. Does it ever?
Yeah, that's a great throw from Mardle. It may be too little too late, but 98 is not the easiest of finishes to take out. So, treble 20 leaves 38, double 19 to break the throw. The first break of throw in ages. There it is, could set Taylor on his way. Mardle now has another mini mountain to climb.
Well, we know that this man, 13 times world champion Taylor, has a habit of pulling out the 13 darters and the big finishes when it counts. 60 next shot over the marker. This one goes on the barrel of the marker.
100.
What a great dart. And needs another here. Yes, ton 40 to ton. Taylor still favourite, but that's what Mardle's got to do. Whatever Taylor hits, try and better it.
Pressure showing there. Taylor's missed the line,
92.
but that has saved him. How many times have we seen him pull that double line in that one needed?
Now another ton 40.
100.
Would have been absolutely totally in Mardle's favour, as it is. He's only 48 ahead.
While the players are throwing.
Only 48 ahead. So Taylor still, I reckon, favourite in this leg.
Awkward lie because it's the central. See that, it was too central. Slip cover now, surely. Oh, he hits the cover! You see before, in set 4 he started, missing that trouble line in wholesale. But he's in it again now. This is what Taylor can do. This is what Mardle knows he can do.
Well, he scored 71, 190. He's going to try and leave this on. Well, he's got 20 will leave him on a finish, of course. Treble 20 is what he really wants. Well, he's left himself on a finish, but he really would have liked another 40 points off that.
Taylor will leave a 2-dart. No, he won't. The pressure's getting through to him. I'm not sure this one's in the 60 either.
60.
Well, Mardle may not have to take this out. He may just want to leave it nice and handy. He's got to get a treble, though. It's got to be that 63 scored. 107, calling 47 left for Mardle. Taylor, 112. Mardle's praying now that Taylor doesn't take this out. Please, please, Phil, please spare me.
Sean Gwynn goes into commentating theatrics. Double 16 to go one leg away from the match, just inside the wire. Step up, Wayne.
His prayers are answered. Now it's up to him. So Tops to break back, to break back, to break back. Oh, so imperative. That was one heck of an exciting and, shall we say, ding-dong leg.
He's 3-0 down since then. He's managed to leg at 110 average, and he is flinging caution to the wind here. But his attack, he's enjoying himself, but there is massive control. What a belting fuel. He's bouncing. Yes, he's like a kangaroo on a pogo stick. Bouncing with adrenaline. He's Mardle. Taylor makes a bad lie, comes for cover. Misses it by a mile.
You know, Taylor there was within an eighth of an inch, maybe less, of going 2-0 up. He failed. The 47 that Mardle left came as a result of a brilliant effort before, when he wanted 170, and he finished it off nicely. But yeah, he's living every dart. I think he's living every one for Taylor's as well as his own. Look at him marching around at the back, can't settle. But Taylor has that effect on people.
Fifth 180, perfect use of the markers to the lie in the middle. And he has Wayne on his heels. Fourth maximum, and I'd say he was mildly chuffed.
Yes, just a little, and it was so necessary. Brilliant darts from the power, followed by brilliant darts from Mardle. And we are now right in the heart of a fantastic contest again for the third time today on what is a fantastically brilliant quarter-finals day.
There we go then, to go one leg away from the match. Hooker place in the semi-final till starts the shot with treble 19. Once he went for double 16 and tops. He went for double 16 and tops. Brissy spot over the spot. Once tops. Double 10.
Well, he's marginally inside it, whereas before he's been marginally outside it. I'd say he was just in.
Rocking and rolling like Chuck Berry on benefit night in Louisiana. Mardle takes this leg.
59.
We're in the last possible set. She's looking slightly worried. Mrs. T.
45.
Now then, only 45 from Mardle after Taylor had only hit 59. It almost seems at the moment that when Taylor hits a low score, Mardle does, and when Taylor hits a 180, Mardle does. Incredible how that can happen, you know.
59.
Now another chance for Mardle to hit a big score and punish his
We've had a
opponent.
semi-final here, brilliant quarter-final here rather. What great matches. We got Lewis coming up against the brilliant Pin. Now that'll be, could be even better than this. Where will we get his breath from, Johnny?
Well, 2 games this afternoon went the distance, didn't they? Brilliant matches. Kirk Shepherd through to the quarter-final. And of course, John Part through to the quarter-final. Kirk Shepherd will play the winner of this match. John Part awaits the winner of our next, Lewis and Painter, which has every chance of matching the 3 that will have gone before it. As we see
100.
Mardle another ton.
Yes, well, here we go. Taylor logging at 140 or 180 here. Has to come down for the cover on the treble, misses it. He was missing it early, he was getting it in sets 3 and 4. Mardle with a blocks the back. 140 would have put him favour to get to the double. Brilliant cover!
Yes, that treble 18 was the one treble early in the game that was giving him some heart and giving him reason to rejoice. But there it was a very useful one indeed. Taylor, though, still holds sway in this particular leg. Not now, though, necessarily, Sid. Very important dart, this. Oh, dear. Mardle can break him here.
Hold sway, but swing and sway, too. Mardle. 6 darts for the set. To take us to win amazing. An amazing last set. What a game. Taylor's got to pressurise this. Has to score 140. Has to.
Yes. Has to leave it. Very handy indeed. Now then, that leaves 15. Mardle 64 then to level up at 4 sets all. 16. Double 16.
48.
Right then. Taylor to keep the pressure on Mardle and get the back to being favourite to take the match in this set. He wants 2 4s. Down he goes, 12 inches to double 2.
And that's what happens when pressure tells. I've never seen Taylor miss so many doubles in my life as he has this week. Mardle doesn't miss that one. 4 sets all, folks. And for the 3rd time today, we go into the deciding set. Wayne Mardle is loving it and living it.
And she doesn't know whether to cheer, dance, sing or cry. But Wayne does. He does all of those options. What a last set we are in for very soon.
Back into the match, if you like. Whereas Taylor was emphatically the better of the 2 at the start of the game. Now you cannot split them, Sid.
He won the ball and gave it to Taylor. Good thing to do. Look at where we are now.
Well, if it goes 5 apiece, they'll have to bull up again, won't they? They could well do that.
140.
Lovely. First dart. 4 stacking. Lovely. Second dart. Half the county of Middlesex to the left.
140.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. That's now 5 maximums apiece.
Sending his dad into senior citizen heaven. Jumping and a bumping. Mardle has come out fantastic.
59.
Poised to break the throw.
Something of a record, Sid. Surely this has to be a record. Taylor taken to the deciding set for the 4th match in a row. Well,
Absolutely.
I reckon he should be feeling his heartbeat right now.
Wayne, you require 96.
11 darter coming in. 6 is the shot. Just pulled. This would shake the
56.
coop.
Wayne, you require 157.
Mardle on 40 against the darts. Taylor 157 suddenly really becomes a challenge. Treble 19 for double top. Unlucky. Needed that so badly because now Mardle comes up for tops for a break and throw.
To be favourites. Tops he wants. Second dart. Third dart. Clear aim. Pulling badly. Taylor then.
Wayne required 24.
Coming to the board now to go ahead with double 12. Middle of the bed.
Second leg, Wayne to Replay.
Stole the leg after brilliance by Mardle, Johnny.
Yes, and Mardle had broken Taylor on his previous 2 throws and really will rue the fact that he couldn't finish that one off. Oh, yes. He's got to shake that out of his mind somehow.
Crowd. Perfectly balanced between massive, full enjoyment of the match, stunned silence for when the players through. Good order here at the alley pally.
100.
Even though it's heaving nearly 3,000 folk. Quietest lady in the place, Donna Mardle.
I reckon it's just about equal with Yvonne Taylor myself, Sid.
There you go then. Joe, slack dart should have been to the left of the marker, that by Phil. Mardle should be at the double first. That sometimes happens when he's under pressure. Great reaction.
85.
To land him on 176, a lead of 128, but this is where Taylor, a 180, will be very useful indeed.
That's the dart that's been letting him down for the last 6 months. The slacking, slow dart on the attack. Oh, and 2 great air shots!
Yes, Taylor's on a shot. Now Mardle making a bold bid. Now treble 20 here will leave double 18. Oh, what a
Brilliant!
dart.
Brilliant use of the line, John. That had to be spot on.
Well, I remember that double 2 a few legs back, but that was a brilliant dart. One of his best of the match in terms of what he had to aim at to set up 36. Taylor needed treble 18 there, but...
Double 18, he gets it! 13 darter! What a match!
Third leg, Phil to Roper.
Yeah.
What?
We're getting to the stage in the game now where averages really don't matter, but it's 93.5, 92. Mardle the one on 92, but really it's all now about each dart individually, about the ones that hit and the ones that miss, and in the end, who makes it into the semi.
Oh, nowhere near. That's showing the pressure. Taylor an inch away with a perfect lie in the treble 19. Mardle should be 2-0 up.
100.
Blinded down to a double, then Taylor catch him in the first leg of the set. This is the deciding set.
Yes.
Pacing like an expectant daddy outside the maternity ward. But his form could give birth to a semi-final place.
Yeah, we may recall his 3 darts at tops in the first leg, which would have put him 1 up, but he must not recall it yet. He has to put it out of his mind. I think he has done, Sid.
Everyone's eyes locked on the flock.
Shepard's not playing.
Shepard's got there together, joint synchronized commentary. Here we go, Understacker. Oh, he lost the line.
55.
A chance for Mardle again here, Sid. Disappointing score from Taylor gives him an opportunity,
60.
but only 60. And again, you see one very moderate score followed by another. But he's loving every moment of this. This is what I was put on earth to do, he says. I'm enjoying this.
Well, he'd get kicked out of heaven by the other angels with antics like that. You know what happened to Lucifer? Oh, this is not convincing by Taylor, not convincing at all. Oh, a bag of nails!
Pressure, pressure, pressure. Phew, yes, Yvonne. Phew.
100.
This is on Taylor's throw as well. Mardle could well be throwing for the game in about 16 darts time.
He's gone through the mill this week and last week, has Phil Taylor. Still he can find a treble 20. And still here, I try and hang on in there. Oh, fantastic for a man who's under intense pressure.
To go one leg away from the match. Treble 15. Double 18 for a Cribbler. On the wire!
And that would have been a real killer. Now Taylor, a 1-3-4 will certainly change Mardle's tune for him. No, it ain't happening at the moment for the power 18s.
Here we go then, Mardle. Throws first in the next leg, double 18. Needs to dip half an inch to the bread bit. Too much. Double 9. Taylor thinks he's going to get a shot. Mardle pulls it quarter of an inch south.
Well, Phil can't believe it that Wayne Mardle's let him off twice in this set. The first leg and now this one. 76 he wants. Double 8 to go 2-1 up with throw. Fraction inside. 1 or 2 in the crowd thought it was in, but discernibly not. Oh dear.
Pressure gets through to Taylor, half an inch away with that last dart to become favourite for the match. Mardle, he will throw in the next leg. He takes his time. He treble checks for form rather than knowledge here. Double 18 coming in. It's a dip, half an inch. Double 18.
18's gone.
Well, they're both feeling the pressure, and I think their respective spouses are going through the mill as well as them. Another chance for Taylor to go ahead in this 9th set.
Taylor goes ahead, but Wayne has the darts to save this match.
140.
Excellent start, Johnny.
Well, he had that dart at the end of the combination at double 18. He had darts at double 18, double 9. He bust the double 9, he went to double 14. 3 more darts at double 18. And when you think that he missed those darts at double top the first leg, it could have been all over right now, Sid. Instead, this match goes on.
Taylor looking vulnerable.
55.
Has swum through Trickle in all his matches before. Van Gogh, Walsh, Tabet. If Wayne gets the leg, we're into tiebreak territory. You're going to get too clear if this is 2-2. Room to the left. Oh, perfect dart! What a brilliant last dart!
41 in it. Now then, Mardle will move from there, I think.
105.
To leave 160.
140 needed. 180 needed, really. Mardle got oodles of darts to level it up then, John.
Yeah, 306 is one of those numbers where you see players tending to go down to 19s, but that's academic now because Mardle wanted another treble 20 for tops. But he's made a big hole in it, 76 left.
Right. Ton 40 makes life very interesting. Ton 80 makes life extra interesting. Wayne knows. Ton 40 the only chance. But no guarantee on this performance that Taylor was going to get anywhere near the red bit.
85.
Oh, he's left one, 6-1.
Yeah, 76 he needs, 56. 20 for double 18, no, 16 for tops.
On the wire then for the match. Phil Taylor wants 161 for the match. 60 the first requisite.
The last time he wanted 170, I remember saying there's the 1, he just needs the 7 and the 0. But Phil Taylor can, in very extreme circumstances like that, be made to look very ordinary. Wayne Mardle wants double 10. I've got to go a fraction inside. Yes, he's done it. 2-all. Now the referee will tell us. And 2 apiece. He'll remind us that, of course, it has to be won by 2 clear legs.
The 11th leg will be sudden death.
Billy Mardle's enjoying every bit of it, even though his son's up there in the thick of it. In the last 4 quarterfinals they've been in, Taylor's won. Wouldn't like to pick a winner here. Wouldn't like to pick a winner. A lovely second dart by Taylor.
100.
2 clear, remember. Got to get some 60 action going here, Johnny.
60.
Absolutely, and not that way. With 1 dart rather than 3.
Perfect for landing. Superb. Can hardly cover.
139.
Remember, Mardle was 3-0 down. Powering away was Taylor, then Mardle came back beautifully. 110 average to start the prowl back. Here we are locked. Taylor dealing out heavy punishment. Oh! Izzy Taylor!
Yes. How Phil Taylor can rediscover the ability to do that from being pretty ordinary in fairness before is amazing, really. That was pretty ordinary too, but 79. Now then, 20 leaves tops, and he knows he's got
42.
time on his side.
Throwed out a 13 darter to me, Michael Van Gerwen, who has darts to beat him 3-1. Are we going to see another Taylor purple patch
100.
to make the other man's face red?
Required 40.
Tops he wants them to go 3-2 ahead. No problem. 13 darter from Phil Taylor. And in that game against Michael Van Gerwen, he finished very spectacularly with a 13 and little 11, Sid.
Absolutely. Just the lad to leave the best till the last. Nowhere near the treble 19. Brilliant last dot.
84.
Well, of course, if we didn't have the tie-break rule in the final, in the World Championship, Taylor would have won by now. But he's got the 180 that he's looking for, Mardle. Yes, nearly 200 ahead, 193 is advantage.
It's like a guy playing Hamlet and pulling out a slapstick. He does the business with a tungsten. Then Shows you his party piece. Don't you love Mardle? The gem of the game.
44.
But he might lackluster soon. The power plants a max.
To be great or to be ordinary, Sid. Taylor, we know, is great, and during the course of these championships has been made on occasions to look ordinary, but he still has the knack of being able to just pull it out when he really has to at the end of an invigorating contest. Great darts from Mardle to leave him on tops.
Mardle sitting on a 13-darter. Power trying to jump his burns where there's treble scoring.
99. When you require 40.
13-darter. Oh, middle of the bed. Sweet as you want. Here we go. Could get a 5-5 and then it'll be sudden death.
Game on.
Yes, a 13-darter apiece. Smiles all round for Wayne Mardle, but I'll tell you what, Phil Taylor displaying at the moment that level which has made him champion in the most extreme circumstances of pressure. He pulls out a 137.
One of the great entertainers of the game, Mardle. Jockey Wilson will remember. Evans threatened to punch him, it looked like. Entertainment when Bristow played Wilson. Wayne Mardle carrying on that entertaining tradition. At the other end of the game, superb. So's the power though. Is he ever?
You know, Sid, with Phil Taylor, it's almost as if the smell of the winning post is in his nostrils, and it causes him suddenly to take a deep breath and pull out all the stops.
Cover shot again, now Greenbit.
96.
Oh, lovely! Quick go then. 11-darter to prove John Gwynn's point. Big time. Hot 18 in the bowl.
Well,
that could be a mistake. That's Mardle could
56.
take this, Johnny.
yes, if he does take out 121 here, and he wants the ball for it. Oh, 25. Oh.
Failure required 32.
Got one leg away, potentially from the match. What a belter, what a belter. 16 on the wire. Ought to go low, ought not use the marker. Oh, wow! He went the most difficult way, risking a bad bump. Mardle then saved the match. Has to get going big time on the red bit.
Well, every leg in this set has gone with throw. One or two of the early ones ought not to have done. Frankly, Mardle should have won this 3-0, Sid. But we can't dwell on that any more than he can. We've just got to get on with the next leg.
If we dwelt on anything in this one, we'd missed 9 darts. Over the top of the stacker. Lovely dart. Anybody who misses that treble will be in trouble. Anybody who hits it big time will not. 7 180s each. Wayne picking his moment brave. The brilliant last dart, but in the circumstances, probably not enough.
180 for Mardle in the 8th leg. He got one in the 6th. The real one was the 5th. He got the 5th 180 he got in the opening leg, but he spurned the chance of winning it.
Ton 40 makes life very interesting here, because even if Mardle just missed and left a 2-darter, oh, this is very slack by the power. He's really had to pressure this shot. Oh, that was a disastrous visit.
161.
So 161 with throw, 146 left. Could do with a treble here.
95.
Gets the treble here, yeah. Taylor to pressurise this. Wants a maximum. As we get ever nearer the 11th leg, which will be sudden death. And one of them's got it done. Metaphorically speaking. Has to get the treble here to pressurise it, John. Did it!
Even a 140 would have pressurised it, Sid. But Mardle 66, 16 for tops, for a 4-all score in legs. Unlucky. Taylor 156 for the match. I remember the last time he was in this situation, it was 161 he wanted for the match. It's a big ask, but it's not impossible. Treble 20.
Gets it. Another one of them. Nowhere near the line. Right then. To square it up once again. 4-4 and 4-4. Tops.
Well, it's 4-all in sets. It's 4-all in legs in the deciding set. If they hold throw a piece in the next 2 legs, it's all on one final leg. And I do still believe that Wayne Mardle, when 3 sets to 0 down, would have settled for a sudden 1-leg playoff. Sydney, make no mistake about that.
59.
Even so, he could have won it before now, amazingly.
Donovan C. Mrs. Taylor looking discombobulated. 8th 180. Once this, once at Mardle. That means 3-0 down. Taylor looked to be cursed in it. Taylor's in bother now. But just the lad to cut the lipstick.
I felt the head shake said it all there. He can't believe the barrage of 180s coming from Mardle, and a 180 against the throw really has put Mardle in a really strong position now.
180 again. 9-darter maybe. Thinking about a 9-darter. Just pulled. Makes it favourite for the leg good, John.
Yeah. I wonder if a player has a 9-darter in mind in the cauldron of this match and in the middle of all that we've witnessed over the last 2 to 2.5 hours.
132.
Maybe not.
Snatchy snatch at the 60.
45.
And could open the door there. 140 for Taylor here. Sorry, Bristol spotting with us. Giving us the odd verbal. Says too far ahead of himself. Agree 100%, Eric. I think Wayne was playing the shot ahead of the imagination. Taylor is not.
58.
That was a disastrous visit.
51.
Only 60.
Will you stop being silly, please, by the players employed?
There's somebody.
Require 160.
Briefest way of telling him he doesn't want to dwell on that because he knows the players are right at their most eager to get on with it.
Treble 19 would have left the ball with the wire out.
97.
Even so, it puts him in a handy position. But this for a break, Sid. This for a breaker throw.
Let's go ahead.
Treble
5-4.
14.
Here we go then.
51.
Let's go 1 leg away potentially from the match. He is miscounted. I think he regrets the shot he made, Taylor. Didn't want to leave 70. Treble 18's handy for double 8. 20 and double 16 to go in a pole position. Green bit.
Well, Mardle wants 40. I thought he'd have gone the ball route earlier, but he didn't. He's nevertheless got the chance to go 5-4 ahead. And now he is throwing for the match. If he wins this leg, he can save himself the need for the one decisive leg.
Lost 9 out of 10 legs early in the game. Fought back, with 7 out of 8 and is now going to take out the 13 times world champion. The power is under the Romford hammer.
'77 scored, 96 in reply to 85. Every treble now is like gold.
100.
Clunk. She knows that's 100 carats. That's too high. They've been letting them down, these treble 19s. Not this time. Lovely run for one on the top of the marker.
96.
Didn't take the opportunity.
192 scored via 296s. Mardle still, though, getting that precious treble. And another one.
100.
2 lumps of solid gold makes him favourite for the match. Taylor has got to get something high, like 140 or better. Pass down for Travelline.
139.
The case of 139 being better than 140 because he's on a 170 finish. Even so, Mardle here with another very precious treble. Lands on 36. Oh, Sydney! Taylor's got to get 170.
Taylor's 3 darts to save the match. 4 last quarter-finals. He's beaten Mardle. Mardle then match point away. Mardle now on double 18. Remember, it was 3 sets to 0 down. Mardle wins.
Brilliant comeback from Hawaii 501. He's almost in tears with joy.
Forget almost, he is screaming to high heaven, the gods of darts. I did it! I did it! He crumples with emotion.
Well, what a fantastic quarter-final day, and Phil Taylor is man enough to go to Mardle and say, well done, Wayne Mardle. He is hurt, Phil Taylor, but he's man enough to be able to do that, Sid.
2 years ago in Essex, he nearly took Taylor the semi-final. The last 4 quarter-finals, he has lost it, Taylor. But Wayne Mardle, this is the night of your darting life. What a man! What a match! What a comeback!
Well, the crowd have enjoyed themselves too. And once again, a big hug between the 2 combatants. They have been involved in one of the great matches that we've seen during the course of this competition. And there have been so many of them, Sydney.
He was 3-0 down. Taylor taken 9 out of 10. And Mardle is still jangling with excitement.